Do you ride the bus to school?
No, I ride my bike.
What kind of bike do you have?
It's a Mooncool CG2 electric cargo bike.
Dang! You got disc brakes? Floorboards? Lucky! You ever take it off any sweet jumps? You got like 3 feet of air that time.
Stay over here, buddy. Ready? Ready? Okay, go get that cat. Or you want this bike? Do you like this bike? You like this bike? You want to go for a ride in this bike? Maybe later? Good call. All right, welcome back, guys. Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room here, or the e-bike in the room, I should say. This is a Mooncool CG2, and I'm not going to start doing DoorDash deliveries or Chinese food or anything like that. What we're going to do with this, well, let's back up. Let's back up. I'm not a bike guy. Full disclosure, I'm not a bicycle guy. I tried mountain biking a few years ago, several years ago. It's just not my thing. I have friends that are mountain bikers still, and I have friends that are into e-bikes, and I got a friend that's into bicycle camping. So this company named Mooncool reached out, and they initially said, hey, we want to send you this electric tricycle. And it kind of hurt me a little bit because I didn't think I was that old yet. So I declined that, and they said, well, is there anything else that maybe you may dig? So I looked around, and like I said, I'm not a bike guy, but I saw this cargo bike, and what kind of impressed me about it was it has a range of like 70 miles. It's got a top speed of 20 miles, and it has a cargo capacity of like 450 pounds. So I got to thinking about that, and the dog's in there barking at the cat. So, preacher, quit, please. So anyway, I got to thinking about that, and I got to thinking about my friend that does the bicycle camping and stuff, and then I just like, well, you know what? Maybe we could do something with this. So I got to brainstorming on it, and I sent them back an idea, and they sent this. They're like, hey, we'll send this to you, no strings attached. They're not trying to pay me or anything like that. They're just saying, hey, give us an honest review and stuff like that. So not a problem. But I don't do those types of things necessarily. It's not what we do. So I did think that we could build something cool out of this. Now I've got kind of a history in hot rods and stuff like that, hot rods and motorcycles and customs and things like that. Hang on just a second. Preacher Jones, get back out here, please. Leave her alone, dude. Leave her alone. And they're whining. You can't do that. Anyway, sorry guys. You guys think he's the star. You get the good and the bad. What the hell was I saying? Oh, anyway, I don't know where I was at, but we'll pick up from here. So anyway, I really have, I don't want to rewind this to try to see. Good Lord. So this may be repetitive if I can't edit it out. It's so frustrating when that happens. Anyway, man, so guess who's back and in trouble slightly? Yeah, it's boring, I understand, but you're going to stay here. And now you've postponed it so long, the sun's beating down on us, it's 110 degrees, and I'm going to be soaking wet in sweat. But hey, let's mess with the cat, because you never see her. Park it, buddy. Hey, thank you very much. Anyway, we'll just pick up wherever the heck I thought I was. 450 pounds, so anyway, the bike has, I had to go back and review the footage to see where the heck I was. Anyway, and now I forgot it again. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm back. All right. It's kind of early in the morning for me, man. Not that it matters. I do this at midnight. They reached out, and we don't do those types of reviews. I don't do unboxing things, stuff like that. So I said, hey, this is kind of what my idea was. I'd like to build this out as a camper type bike, something that we can put some gear on, rig out, and just take it down through the trails and stuff. I can put it on the back of the truck if I want to stage the truck somewhere and then go on in deeper in some place to boondock or something like that. And I did a lot of backpacking and tent camping and through hikes and stuff back years ago. That was my thing. So tent camping's still a passion of mine. So I thought this would be kind of cool to rig out. We could travel someplace and go in further. But anyway, didn't know if they'd go for it. So I sent them that and I said, hey, this is kind of what I'd like to do with it. But that's kind of my terms. And to Mooncool's credit, they were awesome about it. They're like, yeah, that sounds great, great, you know, just do it, and here you go. So they sent me this bike. Now, I did ask them if they would include I think they call it a cargo package or something, and it comes with this basket thing here, which is kind of weird looking, but it's going to be very useful for our purposes. Floorboards, these little covers, and a front basket. So what we're going to do is we are going to use this as our base platform, and then we're going to transform it into a kind of a camping rig, if you will. One of the things that I have an idea for is we're going to have a pull-behind cart of some sort. I don't know if I'm going to repurpose like a child carrier seat for bikes or something else. I'll figure that out. I've got a couple things up in the attic that may work, so I may repurpose those. But we are going to, these tires are, there's no suspension on this, which is pretty standard. So there are some limitations, but we're going to change the tires out, I think, and put a little more aggressive tread because, I mean, look at my truck. I mean, come on, we can't have street tires on this thing. And then I'm going to put a cargo system and some other things on here. I think it'd be pretty neat. One of the things that we are going to do is we're going to have an obscene amount of power for this, not only power for electronics and all that kind of stuff. Well, let me go show you the battery that I'm going to use for this system. Stand by. So I had this Goldenmate Orion 1000 sitting on the shelf in there, not doing anything. So I thought, man, let's just use that. Why not use a power station? Well, because that would be very simple. And I don't want simple. I want this to be kind of something unique and unusual and different and exciting. And the power station is just kind of boring to just throw that on there. So we're going to throw this into the build. What I'm thinking is, as far as what we will need to power, obviously lights and stuff like that, but I'd like to have some mobile cooking devices and things like that. That chime means my wife and daughter are home, and so they're gonna pull up right as I'm filming this, and that's just how it goes when you film in your driveway. But I thought this would be a great power supply for that, to allow us to do some really cool things. There's about 1,280 watt hours of power in here, so that's really cool. And gives us a lot of stuff. I don't know if it's possible to charge this battery off of this power supply. I haven't done the calculation to see if that's feasible. I don't recall exactly how much power is in there, and it would drain this pretty fast. But that would be kind of cool if you had a power supply that you could charge your battery, kind of like carrying extra fuel with you. And here's my wife's car coming in. Let me pause so we can, that's what you do when you work from home, boys. Well, here we are again, with me not remembering where we started and stopped and all that stuff. Anyway, let's talk about this battery. This is going to take 4 hours to film. I started filming it, it was like 80 degrees. It's going to be 200 degrees by the time I'm done. Anyway, look at this. I am soaking wet. This is what it's like filming in Oklahoma. But I digress. Let's talk about what we're going to do with this battery. I'll tell you what I'd like to do with it. Is this a bit much for what we got going on? Probably. Not probably. It is. Are the lights and the things that we plan on doing with this a bit excessive? Absolutely. But that's what is cool about it. I mean, I could review this bike and ride it around my neighborhood and say, oh, this is a cool bike or whatever. But it's not cool to me. I don't do that. So I want to make this product cool for me, and so I'm going to customize it like that. If you guys have suggestions, if there's some things that you would like to see us add on this bike, I don't care how wild or extreme they are. If I can make them happen, from a logistic standpoint and a financial standpoint, then I'm open to discuss those things. So if you have any ideas of what you would like to see on this or what you'd like to see us do to this, drop those in the comments. This battery is very, very cool. The capabilities that it has, the features it has built into it. You have not seen the last of this. I will give you a more detailed review and breakdown, not really review yet, breakdown on what this Goldenmate is capable of in a very near future video. But for now, it is going to be the power supply. Now, so where do we go from here with this? I'm going to start working on the trailer and the mount, how we're going to mount that. I've already got some ideas about how to maybe enclose this in or replace this with another, but I may use this for an exoskeleton for what I'm going to build. Anyway, I'm rambling. I've got a lot of ideas. Stay tuned because I'll be dropping this on a regular basis. Probably every week or two, you'll be getting an update on this build, and pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be really neat. And then the first trip that we're going to go, I'm trying to shoot this and get this set up to where we get this build out and we're using this we're in mid-September now, by late October. That may be a high feat for us to achieve, but we're going to go for it. So guys, we're not just accepting any product that someone sends us. If it's not cool, doesn't bring value to the channel, or if it's not something I can turn around and pass off to you guys as a giveaway or something like that, and I think it's useful, we don't mess with it. But this was something I thought might be a very interesting project. So I hope that you're excited about it. I know that we are, and we're really looking forward to getting started on it. And I will tell you that I thought that there's kind of a geek factor to e-bikes, I guess. I don't know. I'm not trying to say like I'm too cool for them or anything like that, but I just didn't see myself riding one. My wife and daughter have had a blast. They have ridden this thing. I think there's 11 plus miles on it they put on just the neighborhood here in a short period of time. I got on it and kind of messed around, and it is pretty fun. Well, anytime you can ride a bike, I mean, it makes me think of, it's like a moped to me. I'm going to sneeze. You big tease. Oh, build me up, leave me hanging. I'm married, I'm used to it, not a big deal. Moving on. I don't really know where the hell we're going with this. We're gonna build a cool bike. We're gonna build a really cool camper, bike, trailer thing, something like that. If you'd like to see us do this kind of thing, as far as build out different concepts, you don't know how many wasted gigabytes of footage are on SD cards of me just sitting here contemplating my next stupid thing to say. Probably should have contemplated that one a little longer. Guys, I guess the video's over. Sorry. This company's gonna be like, where the hell did we send that to him for? Get that back. I'm gonna go inside and plan out. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not gonna do anything about this project. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna drink beverages and watch football because it's Sunday. No, I'm not. I gotta edit this. No, I'm not. Dang. How's that acting, by the way?
And the Oscar goes to?
I mean, come on. I'm a thespian, right? Guys, the video's over. It's none of your business what I'm gonna do. Go do your own thing, but ensure there's a little bit of gravel in your travel. You know how we do here. See you guys later.